Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nola channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and welcome, both to the people who are watching live and also to the people who are watching the replay. I am so blessed to get to have this auction tonight, and so blessed that y'all chose to join me. So I hope everybody is doing great. Thank you so much for giving of your time and your energy and your effort to be here. So if you're here, go ahead and say hi in the chat. My moderator, Lisa in Adventure, is always running late on Saturdays. Bless her heart, she has to work outside the home and she literally clocks out at 7 when my broadcast starts. So she hightails it home as fast as she can, but she will be here, I promise you, and she will give you all the product details, the starting bid, confirm your bids. Okay, so let me go ahead and make some channel announcements and then tell you how this works. So, the first channel announcement is that tomorrow at noon, I have a premiere. And for those of you who may not be familiar with how a premiere works, oh, hi, Maya. Thank you so much for being here. A premiere is a pre-recorded video, but it plays live and the chat is live. So I will be there live with you, but I will be in the chat with y'all. That way I can moderate for myself. All my regular moderators can just be a guest. And it is going to be an hour long. Usually my premieres are just 30 minutes, but my friend Carla said, Belle, it's too short. We want more. Please, oh please, try and make the next one an hour. And then we'll see if we like it or not. So this next one, I love it when y'all give me advice. I'm taking my friend Carla's advice and we'll see how it works out. If y'all like it better as an hour or maybe y'all get bored. But the really great thing about the Sunday premieres, everything is $1. And it's not a $1 starting bid. It's a $1 buy it now for an entire hour of item after item after item. And there's no having to wait for countdowns. There's no bidding. It's just buy it when you see it. Buy it when you see it. Buy when you see it. It's that simple. First one to claim it gets it. Easy peasy. Okay, and then on Monday at 7 p.m., we'll be back with another Bargains by Belle. And Tuesday is the viewer's choice Bargains by Belle. And it looks like the winning theme is going to be jewelry. But of course, it won't be only jewelry. It will be jewelry. It will be jewelry boxes. It will be jewelry storage or organization containers. It will be kits to make jewelry. It will be beading. It will be findings. It will be all kinds of jewelry related items, not just jewelry. There will absolutely be lots of different types of necklaces, bracelets, brooches, stud earrings. So let me welcome some people in the chat. We've got Crochet Queen Kathy. Welcome. I see we also have Jennifer Chesney. Welcome, Jennifer. If y'all would, please go ahead and click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much in the YouTube algorithm. And click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, your Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. Oh, yes. Let me address Jennifer's question. Yes, you miss me. Everybody missed me. I missed y'all. I missed my own auction. So, quick little story time. Somebody recently said, Belle, you've got too much stall time at the beginning. And I said to the person, well, it takes time for the notification to go out and for people to log on. But this is not just a stall technique. It's actually doing y'all the courtesy and respect to telling you what's going on. My moderators know what's going on, but let me tell everybody else who's here now or who's watching the replay. Some of y'all have said, Belle, you're breaking up. Belle, you're buffering. So I am always trying to get better and better internet. However, I'm in the bayou, so my choices are very limited. And when companies do upgrades, they don't do it in an area that's just going to get hit by another hurricane every couple of years. So, therefore, it's really hard to get good internet in the Gulf South. Also, my AT&T sent me a notice that they were going to raise my internet from $45 per month to $67 per month. Can you believe that kind of an increase? Well, I said that is just too much, too much. So I called the customer service loyalty phone number since I've been a loyal customer for a very long time. And I said, come on, y'all, this isn't right. It isn't fair. It's one thing if you have, a 2% increase, maybe a 5% increase, 10% tops. But this much of an increase, it's just too much. And they said, well, let me see if you qualify for any discounts. So they ran all of my data through the process, and they said, well, we could get it down to 55 as long as you stay on paperless billing and as long as you stay on auto pay. And I said, well, if that's the best you can do, okay. And in the disclosure, they're saying, and be aware that we've told you about this, that, and the other. Would you be interested in, all this other stuff? One of the things was a higher speed. And I said, yes, I would be interested in a higher speed. I didn't think a higher speed was available in my area. Y'all tried to install it last year, and you said it wasn't possible. And she said, yes. And I said, well, how much is it going to be? She put some numbers in the computer and she said, it would be $45. I'm like, wait, I was already paying $45. I wanted to still pay $45. And you told me the best you could do was $55. Come on now. That's not fair. That's not nice. You could have told me the lowest price, especially since the lowest price was a higher speed. What are y'all doing to me? So long story short, she says, well, they're going to have to come out and install it. And there's no guarantee that they can get it installed. But we'll schedule you. So the schedule was for yesterday from 10 to 12. Well, here I am waiting at 10. Nobody comes. 11. Nobody comes. 12. Nobody comes. So I called the AT&T line and I'm like, nobody came. And they said, well, he must have been delayed. I bet he'll be there before 1. And indeed, he was there before 1. And bless his heart, after looking at it, he's like, oh, we can't do this. The pole that services your house in your neighbor backyard is leaning. That just wouldn't be safe. But we can put in for them to put up a new pole. But we don't put up the poles. We use the ones by the local energy company that's called Entergy. I know it's so weird to have an energy company called Entergy. So therefore, they kept trying. And I said, don't just leave and order a new pole. Surely you can do something. And I said, if you can't climb the pole, why don't you use a ladder? Why don't you use the scaffolding? Why don't you get one of those trucks with the little buckets that look like a cherry picker? And I just kept suggesting things. And I think they were just so tired of me suggesting things. They're like, okay, I'm going to call my supervisor. And I thought he was just whistling Dixie because he sat out there for hours and hours and hours. Finally, I went out there to check on him and to bring him some water and a snack because, I'm a Southern belle and I don't want him sitting in the heat just roasting there. And he said, I called my supervisor and they're going to get a bucket truck. So hours later, a bucket truck finally comes, and because the pole is in the back of my neighbor's yard, and the way Louisiana works is every subdivision is separated by canals, so that we have a place for all of the rainwater and floodwater to run. So it's kind of tenuous for a big truck to get back there in just a access area. But surely enough, they did. Sadly enough, the entire internet went out in the process. So about 4 o'clock, my internet was kaput. So by them trying to upgrade, oh, hi, Linda. Hi, Lisa. By them trying to upgrade my internet, it completely took out my internet. So from 4 to 9:30 at night, I had no internet at all. But at 9:30, they got it up and running. I could not believe they work in the dark, but they do. Hi, Casey. And I supposedly have the high speed internet now. I don't know if y'all can tell. I don't know if it seems any different. Hopefully, it's as good or better. A tale of why I didn't have an auction last night, why I didn't have any internet service to even tell y'all, but I want to thank Lisa. My internet came back on. I took down the thumbnail and gave an explanation on my YouTube community page because I didn't want y'all to worry. If ever I miss an auction that is scheduled and has a thumbnail, it's because of either an internet outage or a power outage, or the good Lord has called me home. So therefore, because otherwise I would be here with y'all. So I hope that that answers the litany of questions in the chat. I'm fine. I think my internet is now fine. Okay. Well, let's get started. Oh, I forgot to say the payment information. So the payment information is, my preference is Zelle, just because Zelle has no fees and PayPal has big fees and even charges fees on shipping. But I also accept PayPal. PayPal is how I do your invoices. PayPal is also how I can accept your bank cards, your credit cards, debit cards, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, and even some others I've never heard of. The shipping is Pirate Ship, which is a discounted shipping service that works with both USPS and UPS to get you the lowest rates. And those rates are determined based on zip code. From your zip code to mine, I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana, based on the weight of the package and the dimensions of the package. Well, I have talked on and on and on, but hopefully y'all now know what's going on. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Okay, we are going to have a low $1 bidding increment, except during this first round to reward you early viewers, called Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And during this round, we are going to start the bidding at just $1. And we're going to plummet the bidding increments to just 50 cents. And yes, I absolutely second the sentiments that I keep seeing in the chat. May it be a blessed Easter tomorrow to everybody. Remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. It was his death on the cross that makes Easter. God made the bunnies and chicks and eggs, don't get me wrong, but Jesus is the reason for the season. Okay, so let me show you what we're starting out with. We are starting out with paper plates or party plates. So in the back corner with the big size, it probably looks like white. It's actually sky blue or light blue. So I don't want you to think it's white. It's light blue or sky blue. The walls are actually white, so that's why you can see the plate is a little bit different color than the lights. Then we have summer fun with lots of pretty little slices of fruit. We've got watermelons and oranges, kiwis, bananas, pineapples. Kind of makes you want to have a luau. Then in the front at the smaller luncheon or cocktail size, I have just one of the baseball plates. I have multiples of the seafoam green. Some people might call it an aqua green. I think up north they call it Tiffany blue. But it's that kind of aqua seafoam type green. And then we have the Let's Party in the small size. So the big size is in the back. Summer Fun is in the back. In fact, I will pull out my ruler and we will measure it. It is 9 inches. And I believe the others measure 7, because I think plates come in 7 and 9. That's correct. Okay, so the ones in the back are 9. The ones in the front are 7. I try to separate them according to size because I know some of y'all prefer the small ones. That way you can portion control or it's snack size. Other people prefer the big ones if you're using it for like dinner. Oh, hi, Nicholas. Okay, Kathy's in for one. So the 2 in the back are the 9 inch, the 3 in the front are the 7 inch. So I've only got 3 summer fun. I have lots of light blue. I only have 1 baseball. I have lots of the aqua, and in Let's Party, I only have 6. And I should show you that the Let's Party is shiny and has kind of a foil-like look to it, in case you're looking for something a little fancier. And even the little dots on the outside are also shiny. Okay, and Linda's in for second choice. That reminds me to tell you, for anybody new who may be watching or watching the replay, here at the Southern Belle NOLA channel, it's not just a matter of being in or being out. There is also the option for second choice. Second choice does not raise the bid, but you don't get to pick first, so there's no guarantee that what you want to buy will still be remaining when it comes your time to choose. So it's kind of a gamble. Okay, we are sold first to Kathy. Let's see what she wants and how many. Hi, Jen. Everybody welcome Jen to the chat. Jen, we are still in the Belle's Bargain Bonanza round, and everything's $1. Kathy has the winning bid, so she will pick first. Linda is in for second choice, so she will pick second. If you want to get in for third choice, it is still open. Okay, she's going with Summer Fun times 3. I have exactly 3. And Maria's making my list tonight, so thank you so much. Although I'm sure she'll be typing in the chat when Lisa goes to put Evie down. Okay, so Crochet Queen Kathy's going to have some summer fun. Congratulate Kathy, everybody. Okay, Linda is going to party with 2. All right, here's 2. Let's party for Linda. Okay, anybody else? Oh, thank you so much, Jen. I am so glad that AT&T has restored my internet, and hopefully it is better than ever. Okay, anybody else for any of the remaining plates? If you don't feel like cooking or you want just some extra plates, these are great to have just in case. You never know when you're going to have to throw a spontaneous party. Or I have to tell you, when we have to bring something to a covered dish at church, I often sign up to bring the plates or the napkins or the silverware, especially with my cooking. Justine, hello, hello. So, therefore, that's often one of those things I sign up to bring. So, for that reason, I keep lots on hand. Okay, last call on these multi packs of paper plates. We've still got the sky blue in the back at the 9-inch dinner size. And the cocktail size, we have Let's Party. We have the aqua, and I have just one pack of the baseball. Last call, last call. Okay, we're going to get on with the auction then. Let me clear these off. Okay, next it's going to be $2. Oh, Maria is going to take the 9-inch in the back. How many of these did you want, Maria? Well, I tell you what, you don't even have to tell me. You're writing the list. You just write down the number you want, sweetheart. I've got plenty. Okay, Lisa, next we're going to do some $2 party supplies. And I've got these huge platters. Look how huge these platters are. I'm going to show you one of these little plates by comparison. That way you can see the size difference. So if you are fixing up plates for Memorial Day or 4th of July, maybe you just need a big plate when you order pizza, because pizza doesn't fit on this 9-inch size. So $2 for this big size platter. Or the other $2 option is cutlery. You are going to get a 48-piece set in gold. So it's going to go with everything. And what's in this 48-piece set? Well, it is 16 spoons, it is 16 forks, and it is 16 knives. So these are going to be your two options at the $2 price point. I have two available of these big patriotic platters, and I have about 12 available of the cutlery sets. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up, pretty please. Linda's in for 2, looking for 3. And Crochet Queen Kathy's in for second choice. So remember, I only have 2 sets of platters. So if that's what you're going for, you might think about going up in price because that's all there is. And if you're looking for a place to, set a slab of ribs, the regular little 9-inch plates, they're going to be small. Okay, well, let's count it down. If we've got somebody with a winning bid and a second choice, no need to wait. Let's go, go, go. And I want to remind everybody that at the top of every hour, I'm going to have another Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And anytime we get the 3 letters BBB in the chat, I'll have a spontaneous Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Okay, we are sold. Linda's going for one of these big platters. Okay, let's see what Kathy wants. Okay, she's going to go for 2 of the plasticware. Let me get those. Okay. Anybody else? I've got 1 big set of platters left and lots of cutlery sets. And I have to tell you, I use these cutlery sets just around my own house. And Lisa always teases me that I'm a germaphobe, but I'm always so scared that when I am cleaning silverware, that there's going to be germs or bacteria in between the tines, or there's going to be a little micro piece of food. So, especially for the forks, I love using a fork and then just throwing it away. So, same way with the spoon on that little place on the back of the groove. I'm always worried something's in there. So, I love using the plastic cutlery to just use it and throw it away on just a daily basis when I'm just eating by myself. Oh, Linda's got a great idea. Great for a veggie tray. Love it. Or a fruit tray. I could even see this with a cheese plate. That'd be good too. Y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. Okay, last call. All right, next I want to show you something unconventional. I've never ever tried this before. This is going to be the first time. You see this box? Y'all probably haven't because I don't ship in flat rate boxes. And in fact, I've even got it upside down. This is what it actually looks like right here. I don't ship in flat rate boxes. Flat rate boxes are really expensive, which is why y'all have never seen these from me. I forget if this ships for $18 or $20. So I don't ship in these boxes. But I got a tip from somebody that you can use these boxes for spacing and put these boxes inside a bigger box. So what I want to do is sell you a mystery box. Now, about a year ago, I was selling some mystery items and we played a fun game all about guessing, and you bought it and we unwrapped it and what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Well, this is not that. This is going to be an assorted mystery box. It's going to be $15. You're not going to know what's in it. You can tell me up to 3 categories you want in it. You can tell me up to 3 categories you don't want in it. So if you want to say, I prefer housewares, I prefer fashion items, and I prefer hair items, then I can put those in. Or if you want to say, I prefer no food items, I prefer no children's items, and I prefer no jewelry, then I will keep those things out. Let me show you how big this is. So this is 11 by 8.5, and it is 5.5 deep. So it's going to be $15. And I'm going to fill this up to the brim with assorted stuff. And then I'm going to close it up. But I am not going to mail this like this because this would cost $18 to $20 for this big box. Instead, I'm going to put this box in a bigger box with all your other stuff. So if you want to buy 2, 3, 4 of these, I'll put it in a big case box with other stuff. So therefore, I am not mailing this alone because it would be too expensive. So if anybody wants one of these big mystery boxes filled with all kinds of random treasures, $15. And imagine how much you can get in this big box that is 11 by 8.5 by 5. So if anybody wants someone in the chat, like I said, you can name up to 3 categories that you prefer more of those categories, and I'll try to do that, or 3 categories that you know you don't want any of. And I'll load it up for you. But I just thought that I would try that. That way you could have some fun and see some items that you might not see otherwise and enjoy a little mystery. Okay, back to the auction. Okay, next we're going to do some antique teddy bears. These are going to be by the Thai company, and they're going to be $5 for choice. $5 for choice. Here is the first little one. Look how cute he is. His name is Curly. And you can see he was born on April 12th, 1996. So he's going to be the first option. This one is, it proudly tells you 1999. Oh, wait, he's missing an ear tag. Not him. Okay, here we go. We'll do this one. He has an ear tag. His name is Cashew. Ooh. And look at this fancy little bow he has right here. So this is Cashew. They almost look like brothers. How sweet is that? Next, in this magenta, I've got Millennium. For Mother's Day, I've got the Mother's Day bear. Yes, these are all vintage Mother's Day bear. Okay, this next one is so vintage, it's an attic treasure, which was the line before Ty started making Beanie Babies. This one's name is Sophia. Pretty as a picture. So I'll put this one back there. Oops. See if I can get her to sit up pretty. Okay, next, here's a cute little teddy bear dressed like a bee. And, well, let me look here to see his or her name. This one is an attic treasure as well, not just a beanie. Its name is Beezy. So we'll put this back here with the attic treasures. Okay, next here's a cute little panda. This panda's name is Fortune. We'll put it up here. Okay, next, here is a tie from 2000. So this one is 24 years old. Her name is Ariel. Wish I could be part of that world. Okay, so we'll put Ariel back here. Okay, next, this one is from 1999. His name is 1999 Signature Bear. And I've got, this one is called Celebrate. And look, he is tie-dyed. He is in honor of the 15th anniversary. His birthday is, I can get this open. Here we go. His birthday is March 13th, 2001. So he is 23 years old. Okay, those are the choices. Let me back up. Some of these I have multiples. Some of these are one and done. Okay, Linda was in at 5. Justine, second choice. Jen is up to 6. Okay, anybody want to go up to 7 for first choice? And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up, pretty please. Okay, we've got 6. We're looking for 7. We'll go ahead and count it down then. And I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Tonight we will have some cute little puzzle books. We'll have some address books. We will have some planning books, stationery. Gonna have lots of different types of snacks, some cleaning items, some jewelry, and I'm always taking requests. Okay, we are sold to Jen, and if anybody wants to get in for second choice, I think Justine may have been in for second choice. But we'll let Jen pick first, and then we'll see what I either have a duplicate of or what's left. And everybody congratulate Jen. 10 great choices here. Okay, she's going to go for all of the attic treasures and the panda. Okay, so sold, and sold. So Maria, that's a total of 3 going to Jen. Okay, keep in mind, second choice is always a duplicate of the winning bid. So if you get in for second choice now, you'd be paying $6. And apparently Linda's fine with that. She's going to go for cashew. Okay, excellent choice. That's this one, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, cashew going to Linda. Okay. Oh, I've still got the pink one right here. In fact, I have 2 of this pink one. Oh, maybe she meant the light pink one. Are you sure, Jen? Okay, so Justine's going to pass, but she thanks Jen for the sweet thought. Okay, so left we have Curly. We have Millennium, which is 24 years old because it's from year 2000. We have Mother, the official Mother's Day bear. In the back, we have Ariel. We have the 1999 signature bear. And we have Celebrate, which celebrates the 15th anniversary in the year 2001. So yes, these are all vintage. Okay, Linda's going to buy 1999. Thank you so much, Linda. Okay, anybody else? Ariel and Celebrate in the back, Mother's Day, Millennium, and Curly in the front. Yes, it is hard to believe it was 24 years. My mother collected these, and so I tried to sell a few off at each auction. So glad that y'all were interested in these. At the next auction, I will have some more. So I usually have at least one round. Obviously, at the jewelry auction, we won't have any, but any of the auction that's variety, we will have more because my mother had a huge collection. I mean, huge. Okay. Uh, yes. When you get in for second choice, you duplicate the winning bid. Okay, next, let's have a few cleaning products. These are going to be $3 for choice. I've got a set of 5 sponges. These have a scrubby side on one side and a soft side on the other. The scrubby is great for those stuck on, burnt on pans, which is kind of sort of how I cook. Also great for getting stuff on cookie sheets. So also, I have these round ones, and these round ones have a scouring side, and these round ones have a soft side. The other thing I like about the round ones is they have a little loop to hang them by. So if you're a person that, that needs a place to hang wet, some people have a place to put them, but if you don't, you can hang it up here. We are going to miss you when you move because Jen's in my local area. I actually know Jen. She's seen me. I've seen her. She does porch pickup from me, in fact, just like we do to y'all. So hopefully she will still keep joining us even after she moves a couple of states away. And boy, y'all should see this gorgeous house. She showed me a picture of it. It is like a dream. Okay, so I'm looking for $3 for a 5 pack. So that's not even a buck a piece. I mean, where can you even get a sponge for a buck? And yet here at Bargains by Belle, less than a buck. You know, I read an article today about how Dollar Tree, which just went up from $1 to $1.25, which seems crazy to me because really, when you pay tax, it's $1.36. It's going up to $1.50. So with tax, it's going to be $1.65. But I give y'all my word that my first round is still going to be $1. My prices are not going to go up. And when you buy these big multi packs from me, you'll get prices less than $1. Oh, and I have one other choice. I also have this. And you're saying, what is this? This is a roll of sponges. If you've ever had the problem that the sponge was too short or the sponge was too long and you needed a specific size, well, this, you cut your own size. So here's how it works. It comes on this long roll. You cut it to the size you want. Maybe you need it to fold over, like here, if you're cleaning some tongs, or you can use just a small little piece because you don't necessarily need a whole big sponge. So this may be more affordable for some people that don't need a standard size sponge. So let me tell you the quantities I have. I have 2 of the black and white. I have 2 of the yellow, and I have just 1 of the roll of sponges. Okay, Maria is in for 3. We're looking for 4 or second choice. And I so appreciate my moderators, Lisa M. Adventure running the chat, and Maria Garcia making the list and checking it twice. We are sold to Maria. What can we get you in what quantity? We have 2 available of the black and white, 2 available of the yellow, which is also double-sided, and it has a hanging loop, and just 1 of the roll of sponges. Okay, she's gonna go for both of the yellow ones. Here we go. Thank you so much, Gigs. Everybody welcome Gigs to the chat. Okay, so here's what I have left. I've got 2 of the black and white 5-packs, and I've got 1 of the rolls of the cut your own size sponges. Okay, Linda's going to go for just 1 package of the black and white. Excellent. Okay, I've got 1 more of the 5 packs of black and white left, and I've got 1 of this super long roll of cut your own size sponges. After all, I know so many of you will be doing some spring cleaning or some deep cleaning. And y'all remember at the top of the hour, we're going to have yet another Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, I've got a 5-pack of kitchen dish towels. They've got this pretty chevron design. In the 5-pack, you're going to get in this one 2 green, 1 pink, and 2 blue. These we're going to start at $3. If that's not to your liking, because there is 1 pink, and not everybody likes pink, or maybe your husband won't do it if it's pink. I've got some that are just green and blue. 2 of them are just green and blue. Cal, I kept the ones with pink for me because I'm that kind of a girly girl. So I have 3 of these in total. You're going to get a 5-pack of chevron kitchen towels for $3. Buy it now. Okay, Crochet Queen Kathy is in for $3. It was a buy it now, so let me know if you want 1, 2, or all 3. And if you want the blue, pink, and green, or just the blue and green. And I promise you, I know I'm doing a couple of cleaning items back to back to back, but it won't all be cleaning items. But it is the, 'tis the season for spring cleaning. Okay, she's going with the blue, pink, and green, sold to Kathy. Okay, I've got the 2 left that are just blue and green. You're going to get 5 in here. 5 in here, and they are super duper soft. Oh, at the end of the brooch, buy it now, I had a whole round of hair accessories that look like brooches, but they were on ponytail holders, and they were just $2. Okay, Casey's in for $3. It's a buy it now, so let me know if you want 1 or both. And y'all congratulate Casey. After all, with a channel like Country Cooking with Casey, I bet she has a lot of dishes and pans to do, although we don't burn things like I do. Okay, she's going for both. I am sold out. Okay, next I've got these feather dusters. And let me open it up and show you all about it. These are so hard to open. Okay, maybe it opens at this end. Okay, here we go. Okay, look at these. Now you got to fluff it up a little bit when you get it. Oh, got a little hanging piece there, but that's okay. Let me get out the ruler. We're going to start these at $4. Well, here's the ruler. You can tell it is already longer than 12 inches, but these, and Jen says, I'd rather clean than cook. Okay, I can get behind that. Okay, these are already longer than 12 inches, but you know what? It has a telescoping handle. Can you see right here where it telescopes out 4 times? So let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, this is the first extension. This is the second extension. Let's see if I can back up maybe. Okay, let's go another extension. Oh, pulls out from here. Okay, so I'm not sure if y'all can see, but it goes all the way down here to all the way up here. So if you need a way to clean your ceiling fans, if you need a way to clean the top of that bookcase or that armoire, this can be your gadget to do it. This is super duper duper long, and the feathers on it are super soft. Okay, Linda's in at 4. Got to tell you, I only have 2 in green and 2 in pink. Anybody want to go up to 5? So here's my 2 pink ones. Here's my 2 green ones. It looks like a bell on the bottom. Oh, you mean the kind that don't telescope out? I will keep a lookout for those. I think I know what you mean. They're the same length, but they don't telescope out, and it's wide rather than long. I believe I have seen those. If so, next time I am retail arbitraging, I'll pick some up for you. And in fact, I'll pick some up for everybody and we'll sell them at auction. Lisa, make a note for that. Or, I'm sorry, Maria, make a note for that, pretty please. Okay. So before you put in who bought what for what price, Maria, just make an entry that says viewer suggestion, bell-shaped feather duster. Okay, we are sold. Linda's going for 1 green. Okay, sold 1 green. Okay, anybody else? I got 1 more green, and I've got 2 pretty in pink. Anybody else? I don't know about y'all, but down south we have a lot of ceiling fans, and they just get so dusty. I mean, granted, you could climb up on a step stool and use a Kleenex or a microfiber dishcloth, but why in the world would you take the chance of possibly falling just to get some dust out? I feel like that these just work so much better and they're so much safer. Okay, 1 of these is sold to Jen. Okay, I guess y'all like the green better, but, or maybe you think your husbands wouldn't use the pink. Okay, anybody else for the pink? Oh, you make them into dolls. Okay, I see. Okay, I should have known with a name like Crochet Queen Kathy, you made them into something pretty. Okay, Any other interest? Okay, we're going to pass on these then. Okay, next I've got some stationery. The stationery is going to be $3 for choice. Oh, Kathy, why don't you post a picture on Discord? Because I'd love to see it too. You might even get some sales or orders. So go ahead and post it under the easel, because the easel is for art and crafts are absolutely a type of art. Oh, wait, something's wrong. Belle, I will take one. Okay. It's going to have to be pink, Casey. I hope that's okay. All right, a pink one going to Casey. So I've got just one pink one left. Okay, thank y'all so much for helping me. Okay, $3 now for choice of stationery. Laurie! Everybody welcome Laurie to the chat. Laurie is another one of my local friends. So Laurie has met me. I've met her. And this is her first time in the chat, but not her first time for buying. So y'all all welcome Laurie. Meet her, another Louisiana lady. And she is just as sweet as the day is long. Okay. $3 stationery for choice. This first one looks like patchwork. I had a mom that loved stationery. These are the right size to go through a printer, but my mother never had a printer. She just would write in the middle in longhand. Especially all of the years that I lived in Texas, that lady would write a letter every day. Even as she got older, it was at least 3 per week. Okay, so if you're interested in this one, it will be code word patchwork. Second one, this one, it does say it has 40 sheets in it. That's good to know. And it is silver and white, and it has these beautiful roses. This could even be an invitation or newsletter if you wanted it to. So we'll call this one silver. Next, for those of you who like pastels, look at these beautiful pastels in the center. Those of you who like sunflowers, this is one of those one-sided borders. The next choice, and this one literally says computer paper, has these cute little crayons on it. Now, some of these are still sealed. Some of these my mother opened and used a sheet or two out of. I do want to say that. This one has 45 sheets, it says. And look at these cute little crayons. Okay, we've got a couple of bids for 3. If anybody wants to go up to 4, you can pick first. Here's the next one. It's got a flowers and cute little twirls to it. We'll call this one flowers. And this one is brown and white, and it's got this kind of a Baroque Rococo type print, and it almost looks like a picture frame. So we're going to call this one picture frame. Picking then, if nobody wants to go up to 4. Okay, Linda was in first, so we'll see which one or ones she wants, and then we'll go to Justine. I want to thank Justine for some suggestions on stuff to sell tonight. Unless she tells me I can say, I won't tell what she suggested, but she suggested 2 big categories, so I really appreciate when y'all suggest some things. Aw, and Linda's so sweet. She says, go ahead, Justine. Y'all have so much Southern hospitality. I really appreciate that. And it just shows, even if you're not in the South, that you can still show Southern hospitality because neither Linda nor Justine is from the South or in the South. But yet, y'all are Southern when you're here. Okay, so Linda's going to let Justine pick first. If you need me to re-show and retell the names, I can do that. Or if you know which ones you want, you can go ahead. If you need me to review, just put the word review. Okay, she's going with the silver. Oh, this one is so elegant. Okay. Anything else you want to pick, or does that conclude your pick? Because the other night, somebody's like, wait, I wanted to pick more than one, and you went on. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So, do you want to pick anything else? Is this your total pick, or do you want to pick others? Okay, just the silver. Linda's going to pass. I guess she wanted the silver too. Okay, anybody else for the patchwork? The pastels, the sunflower, the cute little crayons, the flowers with swirls, that's another 25 sheet, or a 20 sheet that has this brown picture frame kind of pattern. Okay, last call on this, and I'm going to have one more round because my mother just had so much of this stuff. Okay, last call on this. It's always my pet peeve when I accidentally go on to the next thing and then somebody's like, wait, I still wanted something. Go back. Okay, we're going to pass on these, but they are still available in the replay. All right, let me show you the next choices. And I know I'm a little late for the Belle's Bargain Bonanza, but after I show these choices, we will do the next Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Okay, this one has 3 flowers at the center. And then look at these sweet little flowers around the edge, around this edge, at the bottom. I see Laurie saying, am I doing this right? I haven't seen you bidding or buying, so I'm not sure what you're trying to do. But feel free to ask questions, and the moderators and the other people in the chat will tell you. These are still going to be $3. Buy it now. Okay, here's the next one. It has a blue background. I think this is the only one with a blue background. And it's got these sweet little flowers in yellows, pinks, whites. So that's going to be the next choice. We'll call this one blue for the blue background. Okay. Next one. Oh, look, this is a 50-pack. It's got this sweet border around, and then it's got some little dots that are green in the whole flower bed, or maybe these are pinwheels. Not sure if those are flowers or pinwheels, but I'm going to call it pinwheel just so it's a different word. Next, I've got this one with fall leaves. So if you do maybe a newsletter for Thanksgiving or a print-out sheet of who's bringing what, this would be great for Thanksgiving. Yes, just type the price that you want to bid, but don't feel like you necessarily have to bid or buy anything. We're glad just to have you here. Okay, Laurie's in for 4. All right, and next I've got some pretty little flower border here. This one is kind of a light yellow background. The next one is rose roses. Look at the roses. They are light in the middle so that you still have room to write. And look at the color. This one will be roses. And the very last choice is hearts. We're going to call this one hearts. And you'll notice it's got a light green paper inside a green border. Okay, so we've got Laurie at 4. Justine's in for second choice. Maria, give us a super quick countdown, and then we're going to get to packing. And after that, we're going to go to our next Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Yes, the way second choice works is second choice is an option to not have to pay more by making the bid go up, but you don't get to pick first, so the item you want might not still be left by the time it's your chance to bid. Okay, so we are sold to Laurie for first choice for $4. And then Justine will have second choice. So let me know which one or ones you want, Laurie, for Laurie's very first auction purchase. Everybody, congratulate Laurie on coming to the auction, on figuring out how to get a YouTube account, on figuring out how to bid. Yay, first purchase. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Laurie, tell me which one or ones. And then after, Justine will pick from the ones remaining. And then after everybody has picked, we're going to have our second Belle's Bargain Bonanza. The first one's the roses and the last. Okay, here's the first one. Here's the roses, and here's the last one. So these 3 are going to Laurie, and based on Laurie's choices, Justine is going to pass. Okay, so what's left is the pretty blue, the pinwheels, the fall leaves, and these fall chrysanthemum flowers. Okay, any interest in any of the last 4? Last call on these, and then we're going to go to the next Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Last call, all in and all done. Also, if you haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please, oh please do. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. And still to come tonight, we are going to have some additional lists, some stationery, some address books. We're going to have some scrapbooking paper, some actual books. We're going to have truffles, chocolate-covered cherries, filled marshmallows, some gummies. We're going to have some fancy pens and ribbons, and also some puzzle books. So lots more great stuff to come. All right, let me clear this off. And moderators, this is going to be the next Belle's Bargain Bonanza. These items during this round, and only this round, are going to start at only $1. Only $1. And we're going to lower the bidding increments to only 50 cents. Okay. First, I have the quintessential picnic cover. These are a plastic table cover, but that's why they're just $1. Okay, they were originally 2, and I'm selling them for just $1. They are the long kind that are going to fit 54 by 84, which is the size of banquet tables, church tables, and even um, park picnic tables. So there's that, and I've got several of those available. Next, I've got the matching napkins because these black and white gingham napkins, they are a staple. So if you're a matchy person, here we go. I've got matchy for you this round. Jen's already in for one. And I'll show you how many of these I have. That's how many I have. If you're not into matchy, or you want something that's specifically patriotic, or you like these long kind of napkins, I've got 1, 2 of those. And look at the pretty bunting at the bottom. Super nice. If you're saying, I'm just not into the patriotic holidays, I need something I can use for birthdays. Okay, I've got classic pink and white. Now, these may look red on camera. These are a magenta, fuchsia, pink. These are not red. With white polka dots. So I've got a few of those. And last but not least, I've got a royal purple. And some of you may say, Belle, those are left over from Mardi Gras, right? Well, yes, I did buy them for Mardi Gras. But you can use colors. But I'm a Baylor girl. Okay, Jen's in for one. Anybody want to go up to $1.50 for first choice? Or maybe you want to risk it and go into second choice. I've only got a few of each. Only got a few of each. When they sell out, they sell out. There's none on the floor. I put the duplicates on the table in front of you. So right now, Jen has the first bid at 1. Linda has a duplicate bid of 1. Anybody want to go to $1.50? Otherwise, Maria's going to start counting down, and you can pick in the order in which you bid. After all, there will be lots of cooking out, barbecues, picnics once the weather gets better and better, and especially with Flag Day, Independence Day. Jim, welcome. And Catherine Mary, if you're here. I was kind of surprised we didn't see you when we did the paper plates and we did the plastic silverware, because y'all usually get in on those. If for some reason you missed them and you want to order, then you can order from the replay. So we've still got a few of those available from the previous rounds. So everybody, welcome the Sword Outs, Jim and Catherine Mary. Okay, we are sold to Jim. Let's see which one he chooses and what quantities. All of the square. Okay, did you mean the square in the back, or did you mean the square in the front? Or did you literally mean every single one that was a square? Let me get a little confirmation, because this size is a little bit bigger. That size is a little bit smaller. We'll let Jim pick, and then once I pull off those things, we'll go for second choice. Okay, I've got 3, Maria, of these square, and I've got 4 of these square, and I've got, let's see how many of this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of this bigger square. Maria, did you get that? Let me just make sure that Maria's got that and that this is really what Jim meant, because I never want anybody to be surprised or bait. There are two different sizes of square, but Maria's got it then. And I'm sure Jim would correct me if I were wrong. Okay, very good. All right, let's see. Next, Jen was going to pick two of the tablecloths. Okay, so 1, 2. Here we go. 2 tablecloths for Jen. Great. All right, so let's see what I've got left. I've got 2 tablecloths left, and I've got 2 of the longer, bigger, fancier napkins left. This is all I've got left. And of course, items from the previous round. So we did have some others from previous rounds. Oh, Maria, I counted them out before I threw them all into the soul bin. So if you need to pull back your little line to hear me count them out. Okay, Jim's going to take the last 2 tablecloths. Great. These will match his napkins. Thank you, Kathy. You were such a treasure. I appreciate that. Okay, this is what I've got left. I've got left these napkins. You'll see there's 16 in here. They're originally $2. So this is what I've got. A 16 extra long pack of napkins. Anybody? I'll have to bring napkins and plates and tableware more often. Okay, last call on these napkins. Oh, just in time, Lisa. Okay, we are going to pass on these, and we're going to get back to the auction. And Lisa, welcome Jim and Catherine Mary. Oh, wait, Jen was in. Jen, do you want one or both? One or both? And in addition to missing the sword outs, I think you also missed Laurie coming into the chat. Okay, Jen, let me know one or both so Maria can get it on your invoice. Both. Okay, clean sweep. Sold out. Okay, next, we're going to start these at $3. I've got a massive box of 175 Kleenex brand tissues. And I've got a 128 brand of Scotty's tissues. Anybody for tissues? I know a lot of people are having seasonal allergies. So if you think you might need a few extra tissues, just in case. So both name brand Kleenex and Scotty's. Looking for $3. They're both one and done. And then we're going to go to some snacks next. Okay, Jen's in for $3. I love how promptly Jen bids. And if y'all haven't already click the thumbs up now. And Crochet Queen Kathy is in for second choice. I only have these 2. There are no multiples. Just these 2. And both name brands. When they're sold, they are sold. Okay, let's count this down and get to picking so that we can look at some tasties. Okay, we are sold. Okay, Jen's going for the Kleenex and Kathy's going for the Scotties. We are sold out. Okay. $3 for choice. I've got truffles. Anybody like truffles? Okay, first I've got Lindor assorted truffles. They are irresistibly smooth. And if you want to know what kind of truffles are in here, the red is milk chocolate, the blue is dark chocolate, and the gold is white chocolate. These are going to be $3 for choice. Oops. There we go. Are you going to sit up? Nope, I guess not. Okay, next choice for our dark chocolate lovers, Ghirardelli, dark chocolate sea salt. Luscious filling, and their policy is from bean to bar. Oops. Okay, next for our Hershey lovers, I've got Hershey Nugget truffles. These are milk chocolate truffles. I've only got 2 of those left, by the way. Oh, I'm getting a glare. And I've only got 1 of this one left. This is by Truffelettes de France. And I probably couldn't get this if I were anyplace else. But these are cocoa truffles. And I just want to let you know that French truffles are different than the regular American truffles in that they have a cocoa coating on them. So it seems like the French coat everything. They coat beignets in powdered sugar. They coat truffles in cocoa. So keep in mind, there's only 1 of the Truffelettes de France. There's only 2 of the Hershey Nuggets. And I have a bunch of the other 2. Well, not a bunch. I have, let me see. I have 4 of the Lindor, and I think I have either 8 or 10 of the Ghirardelli. Oh, Lisa's going up to 4. Okay, she must be serious or scared that the one she wants is going to run out. Okay. Anybody for 5? That's why I try to tell y'all when I have a limited quantity in case the limited quantity might be one of your favorites. Okay, well, we'll let Maria count this down so there's not a conflict of interest. Then we'll get to picking. So want to warn you, this portion of the show might make you hungry, but this portion of the show could also be your snack for future auctions. And y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up, pretty please. And keep in mind that tomorrow's premiere will be at noon. And at the noontime premiere, every single item in the hour-long live chat video will be $1. $1 an hour's worth of $1 items. So make sure and join me tomorrow at noon. And if you've missed any of my previous Buy It Now premieres at $1, you can order from the replays. Okay, congratulations, Lisa. Let's see which items and quantities Lisa chooses. And then we'll see about second choices. The far left. Okay, the one and only Truffalets de France. I kind of had a feeling when you raised the bid, you were scared of losing out on these. Okay, sold it to Lisa. Anything else? Anything else? We've still got Hershey's, Lindor, and Ghirardelli. Milk chocolate, assorted chocolate, and then dark chocolate. Nope, she's good. Okay. Do we have second choices on this one? Moderators, do we have any second choice? Or if you were in for second choice, just pop up and say, I want second choice. Somebody help me out here. These retail for $5.99 in the store. So at $4, you're still getting a great buy. Anybody else? Otherwise, I will clear them and we'll show something else. Okay, I've only got two of the Hershey's. Hershey's is now sold out to Linda. Thank you so much. All right, so what is left is the Lindor assorted, which has milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. White chocolate isn't technically chocolate, it's sugar and butter, but they call it chocolate. And the Ghirardelli dark chocolate with sea salt caramel. Okay, Laurie's going to go for two of the Lindor. Okay, here's two of the Lindor. And I've got two Lindor left. Okay, anybody else? Last call, last call. All right, let's bring up some different stuff. Now we're going to go down to the $2 price point. Let me show you what I have at the $2 price point. Okay, I've got big bags of chocolate. These I was able to retail after Valentine's Day. These are milk chocolate. These are going to be $2 for choice. Oh, wait, Casey wants the last two. Okay, last two of the Lindor go to Casey. I do still have the dark chocolate Ghirardelli. If anybody's interested, dark chocolate has the antioxidants. If not, it won't hurt my feelings because those are my favorite. Okay, Maria, so Casey's going to take the last two of the Lindor. Okay, we're going down to just $2 price point. So we've got the milk chocolate hearts. Also, we have these peanut butter hearts. Milk chocolate hearts, peanut butter hearts. I've also got dark chocolate covered cordial cherries. They're going to be an option. I've got Twizzlers. This is an entire pound. 16 ounces, and it's the exotic peach flavor. Exotic peach flavor. And last but not least, I have Swedish fish and prawns. The turtle is watermelon flavored, and the dolphin is strawberry flavored. Okay, so those are the choices at the $2 price point. Okay, apparently we're just in for second and third choice rather than raising the bid. So let's count this down and we'll get to picking. And still to come, we're going to have some more stationery as well. So y'all don't think that I'm done with all of the stationery. I just took a break for some snacks. And apparently y'all are in a snacky mood, just like I was. And this was such a great suggestion. I love it when y'all give me suggestions before an auction. Okay, we are sold. And I believe Kathy had the winning bid, so she picks first. Let's see what she wants and how many. Once again, the choices are an entire bag of milk chocolate hearts. Then we have a bag of peanut butter hearts, Swedish fish and friends, Queen Anne covered cherries, and an entire pound bag of Twizzlers in peach. That one's a one and done. The winning bid was $2, and we're waiting to see what she picked. Oh, no, I didn't get that. Casey, I thought you wanted the Lindor. Casey, let me just confirm before. Did you want two of the Lindor, or did you actually want the Ghirardelli? Let me know if it's yes to the Lindor or yes to the Ghirardelli or both. And if you wanted the Ghirardelli, let me know how many, or let Maria know, because she makes the list and it's her list that I write your invoices, that I type up your invoices from. Okay, Kathy's going to go for two of the peanut butter. Okay, here's two of the peanut butter. Thank you so much. Okay, yes, all three. Well, I have plenty. If you want 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 of the Ghirardelli, I have them. You're not limited to just one. But now that I know you want at least one, I'm going to put it in your sold bin. And Kathy is getting two of the peanut butter heart bags. All right, let's see who else. Okay, 2 chocolate and 1 dark chocolate. All right, that's what I've got for you then, Casey. So 2 of the assorted for you, Casey, and then 1 of this dark chocolate caramel. Okay, that's what's in your sold bin. Okay, good. I'm so sorry if there was confusion, Casey. I really appreciate you, sweetheart. Okay, of the chocolate hearts, how many do I have? All right, let me count real quick. I know it's a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The one I have on display. I have 9. I have 9, Linda, of the bags of chocolate hearts, all individually wrapped, which really help out if you're like portioning that you're just going to have, 3 after each meal or whatever. Or maybe you put them at each place setting, kind of like Olive Garden gives you those little Andes after. So these would look so pretty sitting beside your dinner plate. Or maybe you're putting them in kids or grandkids' lunch boxes. That's also great for these individually wrapped candies, especially when you're getting an entire bag for $2. Okay, so of the 9, Linda, how many did you want to buy? And did anybody else want to get in for third choice? 4, please. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's 2 and 2 more. 4 going to Linda. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Anybody else want to pick? So far, I'm not running out. Laurie says that sure is. Okay, Justine's going to go for my one and only Twizzler. And how many did you want of the Swedish fish? And how many did you want of the Queen Anne? I believe I have either 9 or 10 of the Queen Anne. So let me check on how many Justine wants, and then we'll get to Laurie's, one of each, okay? Let me get one from down here. Okay, I got it. And Laurie's going to take 2 of the Queen Anne. All right, let me get those. All right, I've got those. Anybody else? Okay, last call, last call. I'm kind of surprised the Sprouts didn't get in on some of these. Okay, last call, and we'll go on. Okay, next, do we have any coconut lovers in the chat or any vegans? The next item is both vegan and coconut. It's going to be $2 for choice. I've got 3 of these vegan crimbles. And you're saying, what's a crimble? A crimble is a sleeve of 6 vegan coconut chocolate macaroons. Macaroons. And look how delicious they look. This is the top of them. They've got a gorgeous drizzle. The bottom is solid chocolate. So now I only have 3 of these. Let me line up my 3 here. Only have 3 of these. Okay. Next choice is Terry's. It's a chocolate orange. And there is both original and dark chocolate. Okay, in the Terry's, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I've got just the one of the dark chocolate. Aw, thank you for your prayers. Oh, wait, I think the prayers must be for Maria. Okay. Prayers for Maria, prayers for everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and count this down and we'll get to picking. I am so delighted that it was suggested that I do some snacks since snacks are so popular tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the suggestion. I'm going to have to start asking for suggestions more often if y'all have suggestions. And the person who gave me suggestions, she'll be getting an email of thank you. And what else do you think I should sell at the next auction? Oh. And thank you to my moderators, Lisa M. Adventure and Maria Garcia. I'm so sorry you're getting a little bit of a headache. I get headaches off and on too. Sometimes you just need a little caffeine or to close your eyes for a moment, but we appreciate the time you were able to give us. That's the great thing about headaches, they come and go. Okay, Justine is going to go for 2 of the crumbles. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Lisa, who was in for second choice next? I don't want to accidentally call upon the wrong person. Okay, I guess it was Crochet Queen Kathy. All right, she's going to get 1 of the chocolate oranges, and she's going to get the last crumble. Okay. And I think Laurie's probably next. Yes, we love you and we want you to feel better, Maria. And I know y'all feel the same way about me when I get headaches. Lisa also gets quite a few headaches. Okay. Did you want milk chocolate or dark chocolate? And how many did you want? I've got 3 left. 3 in milk chocolate, just 1 in dark chocolate. Oh, hubby likes coconut. Okay. Well, I will keep my eyes open for more coconut. All right. Laurie's going to take 2. Here we go. Thank you so much. Okay. Anybody else? I've got 1 milk and 1 dark chocolate left. Okay, Linda's going to go for my 1 and only dark chocolate. Thank you so much. And I've got just the 1 milk chocolate. Last call. Anybody for the orphan? Look how pretty the gold wrap is. Could be a Mother's Day gift, could be a boss's gift, secretary's gift. Last little orphan here. Last call. Okay, we're going to pass on it then. Okay, next, anybody like cake? Did you realize they can make cake in a box? These sell for $5.79. I'm going to start these for $2. This is a Guinness chocolate stout cake. It is non-alcoholic, of course. It is made with the delicious taste of, and I'm not going to say that because I don't want YouTube to censor me for adult content, which was established in 1759. So it literally looks like the package. I opened one of these and tried it. It is moist. It is not dry at all. And it has so much taste. So that's one option. And the other option, and once again, this one is $5.99 too. We're going to start it at $2 and we'll just see where the bidding goes. This is stout pretzel bites. I only have 1 of these. I have 3 of the Guinness chocolate stout cake. And it says about these that it's a savory, homemade pretzel mixed with the flavor of Guinness beer. And you pair it with your favorite dip. And this is what it looks like. Now, I haven't tried one of these just because I only have one. So I've got 3 of the chocolate cake, just 1 of these pretzel bites. Okay, anybody want to go up to 3? Otherwise, you can pick in the order you bid. If it sells out, there's nothing I can do about it. That's the problem with second choice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and count it down. And Lisa, you're doing great. Lisa actually called me during her lunch hour today, and she had this prediction. She's like, Belle, I just have a feeling like tonight is going to be a really busy auction. And I said, well, I really hope so. I really, really hope so. We'll see. So she was right. Okay, I think Justine won and Jen was in for second choice, right? Okay. Oh, Lisa's got it summarized for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Justine and then Jen. Okay, let's see who picks what. I've got 3 total of the Guinness chocolate cake and just 1 of the pretzel. Okay, she's going for 1 cake and 1 pretzel. All right, here's the pretzel. Let me get the cake from down here. Okay, so I've got 2 cake left. Jen, can I interest you in a cake or 2? And y'all remember to congratulate the winners. And don't forget to click the thumbs up. Hopefully we've got at least 20 and we're going towards 30 by now. I can't ever see the thumbs up here on StreamYards. Okay, Jen, what can we get for you? Okay, she's going to get the last 2 cakes. Great. Now Jen doesn't have to bake. She can just open this, stick it on a tray, slice it up, and her family will be blessed. Okay, next, still at the $2 price point, have y'all seen stuffed marshmallows? Did you know they now can stuff marshmallows? I tell you, if they had these when I was a kid, it would have made s'mores so much more convenient. Especially since if you like caramel like I do, these are filled with salted caramel. Therefore, caramel's never an option on s'mores. It ought to be because it's delicious. So these are, you can't even tell that they're stuffed. They feel heavier, so when you touch them, you can tell. But I have to tell you, these are delicious in the microwave. You put one of these on a napkin, you microwave it for just 5 seconds. It will expand and get ooey gooey like it's over the fire. It is just soft and melty and fantastic. Now, if it's less than 5 seconds, it's not all that warm. And if it's more than 5 seconds, it will become a puddle or explode. So $2 for choice. The first flavor is salted caramel. And these are so good. The second flavor, and I only have 2 of the second flavor left, is peppermint milk chocolate. The milk chocolate is inside. The peppermint is on the outside. You see the little dots here? Peppermint is on the outside. And last but not least, for the $2 price point, I think these are gorgeous. Look at these pretty little hearts in pink and white. These would look so pretty just bobbing in your hot chocolate. Or if you love to make yams or sweet potatoes, I love to put marshmallows on mine. These would be so cute. We always say home cooking is made with love. Well, here the marshmallows are heart-shaped. Okay, so I've got 3 of the heart-shaped marshmallows, just 2 of the peppermint chocolate stuffed marshmallows, and I think I have about 10 of the caramel stuffed marshmallows. There's Jim. Okay, Jim's going up to 3. Well, let's go ahead and count this down, and it looks like Jim's going to get to pick first. I wasn't even sure if Jim and Catherine Mary were still watching. I'm glad they are. They might have just had to get a snack in order to keep watching, because that would make total sense. Oh, this is Catherine Mary. Okay. She's just using her husband's account. Okay, I get that. I get that. Okay, we are sold. Jim picks first. Let's see what he picks and how many. I'm sorry, Catherine Mary picks first under Jim's account. So will it be the heart-shaped marshmallows, the stuffed marshmallows with peppermint and milk chocolate, have 2, or the stuffed marshmallows with salted caramel? Kathy, God bless you for helping me with the order. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's see what Catherine Mary picks first, and everybody congratulate her. Okay, I only have 2 peppermint to sell, but I will sell you both peppermint and 3 of the caramels. Okay, so I have sold out now of the peppermint. Okay, this is what I've got left. Oh, you love marshmallows. Me too, me too. Okay, then I believe Linda picks next according to Kathy's list. So then Linda, then Justine, then Laurie. Okay, Justine is going to pass. She must have wanted those. All right, Linda's going to go for 2 of the caramel. Okay, great. Let me get those down here. Okay, got it. Okay, and Laurie's going to go for 2 of the caramel as well. Okay, I got it. Okay, anybody else? Still have the pink and white hearts and still have a few of the caramel left. All right, let's pass on these. Okay, next, $2. I've got 2 different types of dots. I have these that are green and red. They are cherry with green apple and lime with strawberry. Or I have just 1 box of these that are called lumps of coal, and it's because they are black in color, and they are blackberry and black cherry. $2 for choice. So the red and green or the black. Lisa, $2 for choice. Dots. And if you're not familiar with dots, they're a chewy licorice kind of a snack. And after this, we will do some Reese's, and we'll do a specialty flavor of Hershey's Kiss. And then we'll do some grass-fed beef snacks. And then after, we'll get back to some stationery, some scrapbooking. I've got some puzzle books, some other note cards. I've got ribbon. Oh, good night, Jen. Happy Easter to you, Jen. Okay, Linda's in for 2. I've only got 1 of the lumps of coal, and I think I have 12 of the red and green. Well, let's go ahead and count it down, and then after this, we'll get you some Reese's and some Hershey Kisses. Good night. Okay, she's going for the one and only Cole. Thank you so much. Pardon me. Anybody for the red and green? Red and green. Okay, last call. Okay, next we're going to go up to $3, and let me show you what I have. First, I've got the share size bag of Reese's. It's got the Reese's Puffs inside it. Look at the Reese's Puffs inside it. So you get a little crunch inside it. Next, I've got the classic Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. They are the snack size, but they are individually wrapped, and you get a whole big bag of them. Next, I've got a Hershey Kisses. The Hershey Kisses are hot cocoa. And if you're saying, well, how is hot cocoa different than just milk chocolate? You will see the cocoa is on the outside and the filling is white. And the last choice, because not all snacks are sweet. If you are a carnivore, if you are on a diet where you need more protein, I've got beef sticks, but not just any beef sticks. No, no, no. Grass-fed beef sticks. You know, some of those beef sticks aren't really beef, and some of those beef sticks are made with byproducts and fillers, and not all of them are responsibly sourced. This is specifically grass-fed beef. And also want to tell you it's zero sugar. So in case you're in a zero sugar situation, this is my only zero sugar one. So 4 great choices. I only have one of the cups that have the Reese's Puffs in them. Only one of those. Oh, sorry, I have 2 of those. Only 2 of those. Sorry. I'll throw the other one up here since it's only 2. Okay, so we've got 3 from Justine first and Linda second. Anybody want to go up to 4? Otherwise, Lisa's going to count this down and you can pick in the order in which you bid. And I want to remind you that tomorrow at noon is my premiere. It's going to be an hour-long premiere of all $1 items. First person to comment gets to buy it and buy the number that you choose. And then on Monday at 7 p.m., we'll be back with another Bargains by Belle. And Tuesday is the jewelry auction. So necklaces, brooches, chandelier earrings, button earrings, so rings. We'll also have jewelry boxes, jewelry organization, jewelry kits, pendants, and charms. Okay, how many did you want? Did you want just 1 Archer's and 1 Reese's? And did you want the peanut butter cups or the miniature cups with the Reese's Puffs? If you would, Justine, kindly give me some quantity. I have 3 available of the Archer beef sticks. I have 3. 1, 2, and the one on display. I have a total of 3. Three are available. Of the Reese's, I have 2 available of the ones with the puffs, and I have 4 available of the snack size. Okay, she's going to take all 3 of the Archer. Let's do that first. And then let's see if of the Reese's Cups. Okay, here's 2 bags of the Reese's Cups. Excellent. And so of each of the Reese's. So 2 left of this one, 2 left of this one. Okay. And then let's see, Linda said she wanted the regular Reese's and how many of the Hershey's? Let me count. I've got 4 and the one on display. So I've got 4 and the one on display, Linda, of the hot cocoa flavored Hershey Kisses. Okay, so she was just getting one of the Hershey Kisses, of the Reese's Cups. And then I think she's debating on how many of the Hershey Kisses. Let me see if what she decides, and then we'll see who's next. Lisa, help me out. Okay, so Linda wanted just one of the regular Reese's. Here's her just one. And then did she decide how many of the 5 available Hershey Kisses in hot cocoa she wanted? Okay, she wanted 2 Reese's. Okay, here's the 2 Reese's. And she wanted 4 of the Kisses. Okay. So I'm left with 1 Hershey's Kiss in hot cocoa. And I'm left 2 of the share a size of the miniature cups. I like that you don't have to unwrap every single one of these. You open the bag and they're just there. Boom, easy to pop in your mouth. And I like that there's a little crunch inside. Oh, I take it back. Actually, in the picture, it looks like these are covered. These are individually wrapped. I must be thinking of a different one. Okay, last call on these. Well, y'all are bidding on so much. Let me bring out a little bit more. I was going to stop there, but let me grab some of this popcorn, and also let me grab some of this Dunkin'. Okay, I had it sitting over on the other side of the room just in case. And I think food has been so popular tonight that this is absolutely a just in case situation. Okay, $3 for choice for popcorn. Okay, so let me show you what I have. First, by Sweet Chaos. This is drizzled popcorn. It is hot cocoa flavor. So it is drizzled with sweet white frosting, and it is made with cane sugar. There is no high fructose corn syrup and no artificial colors. And this is what it looks like. It has this brown coloring with this white drizzle on it. And this is hot cocoa. So if you like caramel corn, you're going to like this. Next, also by Sweet Chaos, this one is called Black and White Sugar Cookie. Remember, these are $3 for choice. And once again, made with real cane sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors. And this one you will see. Oh, they're also all no non-GMO. Sorry, I forgot to say that. It is drizzled with sweet black and white frosting. See the black and white frosting? That's the second one. And last, for those of you who say popcorn is not meant to be sweet, I've got white cheddar popcorn. And once again, no artificial flavors, no synthetic colors, no preservatives. This is made with real cheddar cheese. It's guilt-free and it's only 48 calories. So, let's see if I can put this one in the back. So $3 for choice. I've only got one of the white cheddar. $3 starting bid. Okay, Laurie's in for 3. I'm so glad y'all are enjoying the gourmet foods tonight. It's fun to try new things and new flavors, new products that they might not have in your local store. Okay, we are sold to Laurie. Laurie, which do you want and what quantity? One of each kind. Okay, sold out of the white cheddar then. And here is one of the other two. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Okay, last call on these popcorns. Okay, next $2 for choice. I just have one of these. I should have showed this before. This is made by Cadbury, but it's not chocolate. It's called Animals. It's their version of animal crackers or animal cookies. And look how cute these little ones are. So I didn't even know until I found these on a clearance shelf at a gourmet store that Cadbury even made their version of animal crackers. It's with Frito. I don't know who Frito is. I'm guessing it's this cute little character. But you can see that there are approximately 7 snack portions. Next, I've got a heart shape of Lindor milk chocolate truffles. So if you didn't like the assorted truffles from before, because they had the dark, they had the white, you just wanted the milk, this one, just milk. And lastly, for my Dunkin' lovers, if you can't get enough of Dunkin' and their coffee and their donuts, let me introduce you to Dunkin' chocolates. Dunkin' chocolates are Boston cream, strawberry frosted, and brownie batter. So there's said to be donut flavored filled chocolates. So these are the 3 choices. Looking for $2. And then we really will go back to some stationery. I'm sorry. Okay, Linda's in for 2. Anybody for 3? I've only got one of the Cadbury animals. I've got two of the Duncan, and I've got lots of the Lindor. Okay, we're sold to Linda. Everybody congratulate Linda. Let's see what she wants. Oh, animal cookies for Lisa's 2.5-year-old daughter, Evie. Gift alert, gift alert. Well, thank you so much. It's nice to tip your moderators the way you would tip your barista, tip your waiter or waitress, tip your hairstylist. So I adore that. Thank you so much. Anybody else for the Duncan or the Lindor? Duncan, Lindor. Okay, last phone. I am so tempted to open up this Dunkin', but I'm not a fan of strawberry. And I hate to have all the strawberry ones wasted just so I can try the brownie batter and Boston cream, which is my actual donut order when I go to the Dunkin'. Okay, last call on these. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much. Okay, let's go to some stationery. I've got some planners. These are going to be $2 for choice. Here's the first one. It has 50 sheets. It says today's plan. And it's not a tiny little list pad. No, no, no. It's got multiple columns. Here's your to-do list. Let me turn a little bit more light on. Here's your to-do on this side. It says brain dump because sometimes you just have ideas about later, or maybe you need to write down a UPC number or somebody's email or phone number. So sometimes you don't need those things in your to-do list, but you do need to dump that information down somewhere. So that's going to be the first choice on these planner pads. Make it happen. Looking for $2. And the left side says super important. Then you've got, then do this. And then at the bottom, there's a chill, this can wait. So especially if you're giving a list, maybe to your husband, maybe to your child, and they're not able to differentiate what's super important, and then they do after when time permits. And then a few things that they just, hey, happen to, see this on the store shelves while they're out, or they just happen to have time. So 50 notepads in each. I've got 2 of the Make It Happen. I've got just 1 of the Today's Plan. Okay, anybody for these $2 planning pads? Okay, last call on these. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Now I've got some even bigger ones, and these are going to be $3. This, once again, is a planning pad, but you will see it is 3 wide. So it says today, and then you put in the date. Then there's room for the priorities. Then you've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because as a mom or the head of the household, you have to plan that. Then in the center column, it has your AM stuff and your PM stuff. Then there's work to do as well as home to do. So I have just one of these, $3 for choice. Then here is the other one. This is a daily planner. And once again, you see, you write in the date, and you've got daily goals, important lists, to-do list. Kind of looks like Spider-Man. It even monitors your water intake, something fun. So once again, it's a two-sided list. This one's a three-sided list. So looking for $3 for these big size lists. And really, they're the same side. Oh, good night, Linda. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. Okay. Next, let's look at some address books. Okay, here is the first one. It is maroon, and look at this texture on it. I'm not sure if it's a faux texture or made of some kind of skin. I cannot tell you. It says address in gold, and this would be good for a man or a woman. And you'll see, here's all the letters, because you hear so many times about people not having a hard copy and losing all of their information. And I'll show you just a random page, and you will see that it's got tons of room. It's not just for the address. You'll see it's got room for phone numbers, for email addresses, for all kinds of stuff. So this way, 8 ways to write people's contact information. So that's going to be the first choice. These are $5. Here is the second choice. Look how dainty and feminine this one is. It's still in the packaging. Once again, you'll see all the little letters on the side. So if you need something for a lady, for your mom, aunt, this one is dainty and gorgeous. Next one could be for a man or a woman. It specifically says, let me see if I can get it in the right light here. Internet passwords. And I love that it's golden and it has a long streamer to it. And you will see that it is color coded. So for your internet passwords, and it has different settings. So this one is specifically for work related. This one's for restaurants. This one is for entertainment. This one's for travel. This one's for news. There's probably a guide at the front. Oh yeah, here's the guide in the front. So internet passwords, then work-related, shopping, restaurants, entertainment, travel, news, social networking, and other. Okay, Justine's in for 5. Laurie's in for 5 too. I've only got one of each. So once it's picked, it is done. Only got one of each. So if you want it, you might want to bid it up. Otherwise, you might lose the one of the three you want. There are no multiples here. After this, I'm going to have just some blank ones that could maybe be used for these purposes, but they're basically just blank notebooks. So I want to let you know these are the only specific printed with forms to fill out. So if nobody goes up, then you can pick in the order you bid. Justine was at 5 first. Laurie is at 5 second. Want to remind everybody, make sure you're on live chat. Top chat always shows your comment at the top, not the accurate order of the comments. So always make sure you're in live chat to get an accurate representation of who bid first. If you're on a phone, make sure you're on all chat. Okay, we are sold. Let's see what Justine picks. These would be great Mother's and Father's Day gifts too. Oh, good night, Kathy. Thanks so much for being here as always. And thank you so much for your help in keeping track of the order in which everybody bid. I so appreciated your help, sweetheart. Okay, Justine is going with this girly middle one. So pretty. You're going to love this. Okay. And let's see if Laurie wants one of the remaining two. We still have the maroon and the gold. Hopefully one of the other two are to Laurie's liking. Okay, Laurie's going to go with the passwords. Great choice. Okay, anybody else for the address book? Want to remind you all that on the address book, you do still have room for phone numbers and emails and other things. It's not just addresses. Okay, last call on this one. Okay, next we're going to go down to $3 and let me show you the choices. Now, these are both blank, and both of these belong to my parents. I don't think they ever got a chance to use them. So this one says silver. See, it does have a tiny little microscopic, no, I guess not. Must have just been lint. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It's just lined paper. So if you want this to be a journal, it can. If you want to use it as an address book, it can be. It can be anything you want it to be. I do like that it has this little closure. I also like that it has a bookmark to it. So that's the first option. Here's the second option. It is huge, and it's got this kind of Native American kind of print to it. You open it up, and it has room for a huge pad. I'm going to include the pad with it, and then when you use it up, you can put your own refills in it. So $3 for choice. Let me pull this back. Okay, any interest? If not, we're going to pass on these. They'll still be available to those watching the replay. Okay, next, this is not stationary. But it's one of those things that while you're using stationery, you might enjoy. It is a little tabletop fountain. This is going to be $5. Buy it now. It's got a little mirror and you can see where the water goes. It is battery run. This is the batteries right here. So if you find a little babbler stressed, $5. Buy it now. Belle, would you take an offer on all of the $2 to-do lists? Did you mean the smaller ones or the larger ones? Let me get those back out. Jim, did you mean these three, which have 50 sheets, or did you mean the long 3-column or this big one? Let me know what the offer is. I'm going to put this up here while we wait to see Jim's offer, if it's on the bigger ones or if it is on these 350 sheet ones. I'm always open to a kind and respectable offer. It's actually Catherine Mary. I keep reading Jim, but I remember it's actually Catherine Mary. So let me see if she's looking to make an offer on the big ones or the little ones. And meanwhile, if anybody's interested in the $5 fountain towards the auction, I'm often open to offers, or a lot of y'all prefer to just email me directly with the offers after the auction. So the little ones, okay. Well, they're not so little. I mean, here's my hand, so you can see way bigger than my hand. But okay, so I was asking $2 each. How about $5 for all three? How does that sound, Catherine Mary? That way you save a little bit. Any interest on the fountain meanwhile? Then after this, I have some fun puzzle books, maze books, quiz books, and picture puzzle books to show to y'all. Okay, if you're interested in all three for the bulk lot price of $5, I'll need you to put a 5 in the chat, just so we have a legal representation that you know how much is going to be on your invoice. Okay, Catherine Mary says, I want the $3 ones too. Oh, what a time. Okay, let's see. All right, well, these were $3 each. How about $5 for the pair? So that way it'll be $10 total. $10 total. How does that sound, Catherine Mary? Let Lisa know, and if so, she will add it to your... Okay, so you just want these two? Just these two and not these three? Is that correct? Okay, I'm glad to sell you these two for $5. That's mighty fun. Okay, well, if Catherine Mary isn't interested in these three for $5, anybody want to accept that offer? I will make that same offer to anybody. If you want all three of these for the bulk lot price of just $5, I'll be glad to do that. Oh, she wants them both. Okay, all right, all sold then, 5 for each. All right, we're gonna pass on this little fountain. Okay, next we're going to start out at $3 for choice. Here's the first one. It is by Life Magazine. It says the original picture puzzle. Spot the differences. Are y'all able to spot the differences? So there are 4 levels. There's novice, master, expert, and genius. Also, look how thick this book is. And you will see that there are tons of pictures. Some of them are 2 per page. Some of them are up and down. So this is going to be the first option of the spot the difference. The next one is called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? If you loved that fun TV show hosted by Jeff Foxworthy, this book has 240 questions. So questions like, how many U.S. states border the Pacific Ocean? Bern is the capital of what European country? So that's going to be the second choice. Next, we have Sudoku, and it's easy, medium hard, and very hard. And last but not least, we have advanced mazes. And before you say, oh, mazes are just for kids, I'm an adult. This one has 5 different mazes: circular, bridge, triangular, hexagonal, and warp. And these are not for kids. Look how fabulously complicated they are. So these are totally meant for adults. Okay, so here are the 4 choices. The picture puzzle, spot the differences. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Sudoku and advanced mazes. Okay, any interest? Last call. And after this, we'll have some Star Wars items. I don't know if we're Star Wars fans in the house. Last call for spot the difference. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Sudoku or advanced mazes? Okay, we're going to pass on these. Still $3 for choice. I've got Star Wars, a mini sticker activity book. And here's the stickers, more stickers. And here's all the activity pages where you put the stickers. Oh, Laurie wanted a Sudoku. Okay. And I do have multiples of these, so if somebody else wanted a Sudoku, I've got more. Thank you so much, Laurie. Okay, and the other Star Wars says coloring and activity book with stickers. Oh, and it is by Disney, by the way. And you'll see not just coloring, but activities too, like follow the path, sector grid, imposter, dot to dot, and here's the stickers here. So if you have any Star Wars fans or collectors, $3. Okay, last call on the Star Wars. Lisa, did we get Star Wars for free? There we go. Thank you so much. Lisa, doing a great job. I appreciate you hanging in there, even though it's been a busy night. And I hope we have a great turnout at noon tomorrow. If not, you can always watch the replay and order what is still left on a delayed basis. You can watch any of my auctions or any of my previous premieres or buy it now videos and still order on a delayed basis. Okay, next, $5 for choice. I have scrapbooking paper. Here's what it looks like. It says 24 sheets of spring edition. Now, I have to tell you, I don't know squat about scrapbooking paper. It looks way bigger than regular paper. Yeah, it's like 12 by 12. And so it's got 24 sheets. And if y'all want me to open it and show you the 24 sheets, I can. Oh, thank you, Justine. And let me see if I can show y'all. Lots of different designs. I'm clearly not showing you everyone. I don't want to get it wrinkled. But just beautiful. So you're getting 24 sheets. So this is the first option. I also have this one. This is kind of a purplish and white. And this one says transfer paper. I'm not really sure what that means. Let me see if they all look alike or each one's different. I hate to rip this open, but I guess I will. Oh, they're each different. They're each different. Okay, so $5 for choice. I have 2 of this scrapbooking, and I only have 1 of this one that says transfer paper. Well, Justine, you have so helped to make it a great sale tonight. Okay, any interest in the scrapbooking paper or the, what is this called again? Oh, transfer paper. Boy, y'all can tell I don't know squat about crafts. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, I have a book. I actually have 3 copies of this book. This is going to be $10 because it is brand new, never opened, never read. I retail arbitrage these, and it's called Conspiracy: The Greatest Plots, Collusions, and Cover-Ups. And if you're interested in which ones are included, let me show you. We have, I can get these to focus in, Donald Trump, WikiLeaks, Edward Snowden, Flight MH370, Gareth Williams, Alexander, I'm not even going to try to say that, 9/11, the Oklahoma City bombings, And you'll see it goes on and on and on. Catholic Church, flying saucers, Men in Black, Adolf Hitler, Pearl Harbor, Watergate, Tuskegee. I'm not even going to talk about Waco since I went to Baylor. JFK, Marilyn Monroe, Malcolm X, Princess Diana, Jonestown, John Lennon, and even Tupac and Biggie. Okay, so this is a hardcover book. And it says, do you believe in conspiracies? No one can deny that there are many strange events that have never been explained. Flight MH360 from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing drop out of the sky without a trace? How did the naked body of GCHQ codebreaker Gareth Williams end up in a padlocked hotel in a Pimco flat? Did Russian leader Vladimir Putin really order the assassination by plutonium of a double agent, Alexander, I can't pronounce his name, and was President Trump elected with the help of the Russians? This book gives you the inside track on conspiracies from the assassination of John F. Kennedy through the mysteries of the Illuminati and the Bilderberg Group to the revelations of Julia Assange and Edward Snowden. It answers all the crucial questions concerning Watergate scandal, the Roswell incident, and the Paris crash of Princess Diana, and much more. So looking for $10 for this hardcover book that you'll want to read, maybe reread. I have 3 copies of this book. 3 copies. Okay, any interest? And you'll see it's a nice, thick hardcover book. It could even be a coffee table book. Okay, last call on this one. Next, how about some fun pens? This is going to be a set of 4. You're going to get all 4. And look at these cute little cats. So I'm going to start these for $5 for the set of 4. Set of 4 for $5. Look at these cuties. It's like having a pen to help you write, to inspire you to write, or to inspire your kids or grandkids so that they don't feel so alone when they're taking a test, whether it's spelling or vocabulary or mathematics. It's like having a friend there to root you on. So looking for $5 for the entire 4-pack. And I have 3 of these available. And here's the cap part at the bottom. And I love their sweet little faces. And they've even got a little heart on them. Any interest? Well, I tell you what, I may have started these out a little high, and I don't think I've done a price drop all night. So let's do a price drop now, right, Lisa? Price drop, price drop, price drop. Lisa, let's price drop these, not just to 4, but to $3. $3 for a 4-pack, that makes them less than $1. Where can you buy fancy novelty pens for less than a buck? So a 4-pack for just $3. I've got 3 sets of these. Okay, last call if there's no interest after a price drop. I tell you what, I'm going to add one other choice. I've got a 5-pack of these that look like bones. How fun would this be to give to your doctor? Give to somebody who's a medical student, a nurse, even just to give these to somebody who likes Halloween. So I'm going to make these a choice as well. You're going to get an entire 5-pack for $3. $3 for choice. And since we've got a premiere tomorrow at noon, I think I'm going to make this the last item. I want to thank Lisa M. Adventure for her moderation, as well as Maria. I want to ask everybody, once the stream ends, please, oh please, leave a comment or even an emoji in the chat. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't have to be a book. It doesn't have to be super smart and quippy. Even just a thumbs up, a smile, a fleur de lis helps so much with YouTube algorithm. I hope everybody has a blessed Easter, and I'd love if you're Easter included watching my premiere at noon or the replay. See you on Monday at 7